this. I'm not narrating the whole thing because I'm tired. There's just no wind in the sails. It's almost bedtime too. 28, 43. Okay, big sell off there. Buyers step in. Tape dries up, obviously. I take a continuation trade here. Oh, here's the funny part. Notice the 24, 26, and 33. We're in the thin spot now. That's a cluster of stop losses getting liquidated, those four ticks. And you can see the rest of the order flow composition is the Q pulling from 83.50 down to 82.50, and then 82.25 down to 81.75 down to 81.50 is somebody getting liquidated, and that's what moves markets. And we're going to come lower there, and they hit 22s at 81.50, but it disappears immediately. Notice how the cluster of stop orders is gone. There isn't another cluster down there. It's just illiquid. So the real meat, quote unquote, meat of the move is these people getting stopped out here. This is the market's attempt to hunt liquidity lower. There might be some incentive to provide liquidity bid side here at 80.50 because of this previous profile node or notch, and there's also a thick Q on the bid side, whether it's real or not, I don't know, and that's a recipe for price shooting upwards. 33 on the bid, 81.20, 81.75 now. And then boom, right there, 81.50, 52 absorbed sell side. I'm not going to reverse it. If you saw it, you saw it. If you didn't, you didn't. But that's heavy selling and nothing happens. We're lower again. I pull the order. We're establishing 81.50 as a floor now. And so I think what's going to move the needle is who's hitting and who's being absorbed. If there were a lot of buyers hitting here and they were being absorbed, that'd be bad. But so far, the tape has just been getting eaten. The ask tape, the sellers have just been getting eaten alive. There's only 18 and 20 on the two ticks, and we just saw 51 trade sell side 81.50, and not counting the thickness of the queue, the fact that we're outside of a distribution, which is completely irrelevant. Actually, you should just focus on the order flow, the thickness of the queue, and the fact we had these people liquidated up here, then absorption here. You notice how that doesn't show up on the profile or the tape. I'm factoring in previous um, order flow context into this trade. Here to here, there was a 5 tick liquidation spread, and then here was big absorption. After we ran down to here, the thick part of the profile, and now the queue looks like this. And then buyers are hitting lightly at 81.75 while sellers are being heavily absorbed, and price is rewarding them by establishing value. Now what I want to see is the thickening of something here and then price moving up after it thickens, because that means volume is not as important as directional order flow, but it's still a good indicator. I go short here. Oh, I go long. I didn't know that. And they sell off. Now sellers hit it. The Q disappears. It's a good scratch. Yeah, it's a good scratch. I said all that, and I don't take any of it back. Okay, they sell off. Liquidity dries up again at that thick spot, and then buyers get rewarded here. There's a turn, and then that. So huge step in from buyers. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you I saw this in the order flow, or I knew what was going on. That's not to say that I refuse to say that the market can't be not predicted. I refuse to say that the market can't be read. I just don't know what happened here, and that's okay. As long as you say I don't know what happened, and if you say I don't know what's going to happen and you don't put on any positions, that's perfect. But the moment you say I don't know what happened, comma, or I don't know what happened, period, the market is random and there's no point in learning, that's when you start losing. So that was a beautiful read on absorption. It was partially wrong by a variance of 5 ticks, and then there was huge buyer incentive down from 80 even for whatever reason. I initially wanted to show you the absorption because I thought it was cool, But